Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. Let's check. We don't have any birthdays today, so we are free to move about the cabin. But what we will be doing today is heading over to Marnie's and claiming a few more livestock friends because we have our names and pics, thanks to you guys. We'll throw those up on the screen when we actually get there. I'm going to check this. Spirits are very happy today. I don't think that means anything for us today. I think this rhubarb is done as well. Sure is. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll grab the rhubarb first. Then we're going to head over to our livestock area. And we'll get all those fellas dealt with. Then we'll head over to Marnie's, get our new livestock, get all that handled. And then we'll head to Pierre's to replace all these crops. And then from there, I'm not actually sure what we're going to do today. Oh, right, we're going to keep fishing. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to try and finish off our quality fertilizer quest bulletin. What do you call it? Whatever. Yeah, we're going to try and finish that off today, which we should be able to do. We only have how many do we have left? We only have 8 left. Yeah, I'd be amazed if we didn't manage to pull that off. But we'll go ahead and do the basics first, as we always do, and then move on to the more specialized things we have to do today. Speaking of specialized things we have to do today, when this video comes out, which will be... Oh, right! Hey, thanks for the tip. I have to put tappers on these... Whoops. I picked up the... bucket. We have to put tappers on these mushrooms. I did not know that was a thing. That's super rad, so I want to get around to that. What was I saying? Oh, right. Oh, no! I murdered that mushroom. Well, I am a moron. But that's okay. I think we'll still manage to get around it. Yeah, let's see. We shouldn't have any more wool, and then we'll go deal with the chickens. But right now, I have too much stuff in the inventory for the chickens currently. Oh, I forgot. We need to feed these guys as well. There we are. Oh, I just realized I didn't do my super high-tech technology. 1 second. Okay, technology handled. I have put a blanket over top of my hands so that hopefully that'll get rid of the clicking from my controller. It seemed to work in the last video, so we're just going to keep going with it. But as I was saying, speaking of specialty days, where I work is doing a family, like back-to-school bash thing out in the parking lot. They bring like a dunk tank and all this, all this stuff, and one thing they do allow is they do what they can for the employees that have school-age children, those that are going back to school. They try to find people to cover their shift so that they can go and do these things with their family. Which is unnecessary, and it makes some of the people we work with mad, but it is kind of nice that, I'll be able to get out of work a few hours early to go participate in that with the boy. It's just little things like that. Not, it's, I get annoyed a lot with the state of work and all of that, but I do just try to remember things like that. It's not... It could definitely be worse. I have had far worse jobs. 100%. So, I really shouldn't complain too much. Also, today, I found out something pretty cool. And, it was odd. Does your phone ever you just look down at it and you have been randomly hitting things and just a web page you have no idea how you got there is pulled up? Well, that happened to me earlier. and it was pulled up to a, like, I don't know, a GameSpot article or something that mentioned that there is going to be an official Stardew Valley Cookbook, actually made by, why can I not remember his real name? The Concerned Ape himself. He co-wrote it, and I'm excited on multiple fronts for that. I just, it's more Stardew Valley merch, so I want it. The horrible consumerist in me wants to buy the thing because look, an IP I like, I have to buy it. But also, I do enjoy branded cookbooks that are, they actually have things from the game or from the movie. I think that's generally kind of cool. It's more of a novelty than anything. It's not like I'm going to be using it all the time, but it is, it's just something I enjoy. But on a more personal note, I'm actually very excited about it because this is not coming out till next April, and by then I will have quite a few recipes out from Stardew Valley, right? So, in that regard, I am pretty excited to see how their recipes will differ from mine. And at the point that it comes out, maybe I'll be able to, I'm going to pre-order the book, so I'll have it as early as possible. And yeah, I'm just excited to see that, but we'll talk about that more in a second. We're going to purchase some animals first. Now, our first pick here was, I managed to mess that up a little bit, but I love that sound. Propia was, it didn't give us a chance to pick a name, but that's going to be Wilbur, so thank you for that. We got we got a sheep, and this little sheep is named Fuzzy. I don't know why sometimes it just doesn't give us the chance to name it. That's strange. Then we had another pig named Ribs. And thank you for the extended rundown on the pros and cons to both sheep and pigs in that. We all know I am generally lacking in information. And one last pig. So again, if you are unfamiliar with this, well, here, I'll name it and then I'll speak to that. But we have Pinky. Okay. Now, if this is your first time doing a name draw, what I do is I take however many names are given, votes, whatever, and again, if there are more suggestions than slots, I write them all down and I roll a die based on whatever amount we have, and I pick them randomly. There we go. You're the one. You can change your name to Wilbur. That's some pig. Oh. How does this work? There we go. Awesome. Now let's see if it changed the name. Okay, it did. All right. So, if, for instance, with this one, we had 6 suggestions. So I just rolled a normal 6-sided die. But the way that also works is that if you had multiple suggestions, I then roll it again and either do like an evens odds or a thirds or however it has to work. And we just go from there. So it is completely random. And I do keep a compiled list of more names. So if we get another barn and we have another batch of pigs or sheep, your name or whatever you suggested will be added. So don't fret there. 1 second. I didn't count these. I'm going to do the math real quick. Here, we're going to go all potatoes. And there, we'll just go with 50. No harm. Okay. Now, I noticed when we went to our crab pots that we got quite a few crawdads today, so we're going to have to fish even less, which will be quite nice. But okay, we have speed grow, I believe, under this. So yeah, these are only going to take this is deluxe speed grow. So these are only going to take 4 days instead of the standard 6. So that being said, it's okay that we bought the extras because they're going to get put to use. Those potatoes are going to grow so fast. They're actually going to come up before the ones we planted earlier than those. So that is the power of deluxe speed grow. Another cheese. But yeah, as I was saying, the cookbook thing, I'm very excited about. I have been looking through, kind of trying to map out what recipes I want to do when, things like that. Because as I've stated, I finally have my lighting equipment is all here and ready to go. So, I would like to get those started soon. I don't know. Whoa, I messed that up completely. I was drastically ill-prepared for that. But yes, I want to get those started soon. I am still waiting on the theme music, like I said. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And I've been thinking about what recipes I want to do when. Obviously some are, I won't say holiday themed, but there are ones that work better. Like, obviously there's a stuffing recipe in the game, so that'll be a good one for Thanksgiving time. There are multiple pumpkin-based recipes, so those will obviously be good for the fall in general, but also Halloween specifically, which I'm excited to do. And, just things like that. So I don't know exactly obviously, I don't know everything that will be out by the time the cookbook comes out, but the cookbook says it has, I don't know if it said 50 or more than 50, but it has at least 50 recipes in it. So, I mean, that's not bad. It's more recipes than I'm going to have made by then. So obviously some of them I will have seen the official recipe before I try to make my own version. But I already know that many of the episodes are probably going to have multiple versions of individual recipes anyway, so I don't think that's going to be a terribly big deal. I think that's going to be pretty standard fare as far as those videos go. I have been thinking about it, though. I realized I don't have a name for the cooking segment. I was trying to think of something alliterative, because who doesn't love alliteration? But, I don't know. I'm still up in the air on it, so maybe that's something I'll talk over with the Discord or something. Speaking of, go join that. Link in the description. But, yeah, excited about it. Anyway, enough talking about things that are yet to happen. Although, I am excited about that cookbook. Okay, anyway, after we catch this last fish, we will have all of the fertilizer dealt with. We're going to throw some tappers on these 2 mushroom trees. And then we're going to take the... Or no, I guess I was going to say we're going to take the minecart, but I don't think that's going to get us to... I always blank on her name. What the heck? This has to be a catfish. Oh my god. Come on, I just need one fish. It doesn't have to be a good fish. Yes, that had to be a catfish. That's the only fish I know this time of day/year that is that difficult to catch. Yeah, but why? I can never remember her. I always want to call her Robin, the woman that lives up by the train tracks. Oh, come on. One fish, please. There we go. Make sure we get our treasure chest. There we go. That's all we needed. Okay, that is all the fertilizer. And there we go. Susan. I know it's not Robin, but in my head, I keep wanting to call her Robin. I don't know why I get her name wrong so consistently. We might be dropping that stuff off tomorrow, it looks like, just given the time of day, but I don't know. We'll try. 40 wood and 2 copper bars. I don't think that should be a problem. I don't know how many copper bars we have made. Exactly enough. Look at that. Awesome. Oh no! Sorry, that was my alarm to take my nightly medication. But jokes on my phone, I already did it. There we go. That's so cool. I did not know that was a thing. I didn't know you could tap the mushroom trees, but that's very cool. So again, thank you for telling me about that. But yeah, we have plenty of time. It's barely after 9, so we are going to walk up. It's surprisingly easy to get to Susan's. I always think of, oh, it's up in the mountains. It's going to be a slog to get there. But it's, it's barely more than 1 map away. So, come on, I'm just being lazy. Plus, the more we walk, we might find more little worm spots. And if we find more worm spots, well, then maybe we could get our key to Krobus. Now, where do we put these things? Drop off quality fertilizer at Susan's chest. I'm assuming that's inside. Hope we can still get in. Oh, with it being this time. Yep. We can't. Well, damn. Okay. It was worth the try. We'll come back tomorrow. Oh, hey, look. Speaking of the worm spots, probably as I was stepping over one. I think we've already done that, though, haven't we? Yes. Damn, I really want to get that 60 benchmark dealt with so that we can go hang out with Krobus. Okay, I'm going to check the fruit cave real quick. Oh, good thing we did. And then we're going to go ahead and sell what we have. Damn, really? Oh, just bad at this inventory management. But okay, we'll go ahead and sell what we have, and then we probably call it a night. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the forage again. I don't know that there's much use in keeping it. And the rest we have to put in various chests. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back. Okay, that's all that more or less sorted out. Go ahead and check our weather for tomorrow. Put these fruits away real quick, and then we're going to get to bed. Might not actually be able to fit these in. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I'll just go ahead and throw them in the fridge for now. That's kind of overflow at this point. How are we looking for tomorrow? Cloudy with a light breeze, so a very pretty day. We love those days. And I think we had a birthday. Ah, yes, it's Shane's birthday. We will not be missing that. He's a fairly easy guy to buy for. I don't know if I have any. Well, he's trying to quit drinking, so I won't take him a beer. But I know he likes hot peppers. And you know what? Why don't we've got a cheese and a pepper. We're going to make him some pepper poppers fresh tomorrow morning. I think that's the plan. I think he'll appreciate that. Speaking of, I appreciate you sticking around to this point in the video. It always means a lot to me. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it for the night. I am, again, recording this late at night. It's a common thing on nights that I work. I need to... it's the catch-22 of do I record days in advance or do I record late at night and then it's closer to the time of release? I flip-flop back and forth. I think next week I'm going to try recording earlier in days in advance, it means that it's not as topical, but honestly, most of the time I'm just rambling about inane stuff anyway, so I don't know that it is super big deal. And then, because I only work at most 3 days in a row, and that would give me the ability to get to bed earlier on those nights, which I think is important. I should probably focus on that. So I think that's what I'm going to do moving forward. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't really care about that, but now you have that information to do with what you will. Anyway, I appreciate you being here. Be good to each other. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.